Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, World Dragon Media. I am World Dragon and we are going to be jumping into a brand new game for the channel, a brand new playthrough of Frostpunk. This is to get us ready for the much awaited release of Frostpunk 2, which is coming out in the middle of July, and I am very excited for this game. I enjoyed playing the first one many moons ago, and so we are going to jump back in. We're going to play a few scenarios on Frostpunk 1 once again, and we are going to see if we can become the leader they deserve. So without any ado, we are going to jump into the original scenario, the story scenario, and we are going to see if we can rise to glory and help our people survive the harsh winter. And of course, if you do want to keep seeing this on the channel and you want to see unbelievable amounts of Frostpunky goodness, then please do hit that like button, chuck it down in the comments below, let me know you're enjoying the videos, and they'll keep coming.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Very dramatic. Gotta love it. I hope there's as much feeling when Frostpunk 2 is finally released. And so we fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive. So here we are in our basin. As you can see, wonderfully protected from the weather. And, yeah, time to get things going. Fight the cold. The cold? The cold. Fight the cold! We need to fight the cold and get some coal so we can get that generator started. And so on that, let's go and get some building on the go. We want... Get a couple of gathering posts. I think I can chuck out 2 of those. That'll be steel and coal. There's a double coal there, double coal there. Aha, this is, I believe, wood. Have one there. And we'll leave it at that for now, because I do need to build some roads, and roads are going to cost me. Yeah. That will allow us, I mean, that's got what? That's iron, some wood, and some wood. That means we need some people on coal. And let's get some people out to coal. This will take 10. No, wait, will it? No, it's going to take 10 to build it. I think it houses 10. It might house 15. But either way, that still leaves us with quite a few people left over. Let's get some more on coal. We'll build that, then we've got a lovely clump here. We can move it across to. That's some more iron and wood. Probably get some into the iron and coal here. We've got another coal there. We'll need 2 more of those. And we need a lot more houses because we don't particularly have any shelter. Also, looking at this, we have... Can we find out? I think we can. It's not going to let me pick any buildings because I don't have any resources. We can attempt to see where we have our deposits. Right, we've got coal there. We've got iron ore there. I don't know if it'll tell me technically where my trees are, but I would gather possibly where the actual trees have fallen down, which makes me want to... I can get trees there. Possibly build... maybe in a small stack in between these two. I'm going to kind of have my industrial buildings. I want all of my houses and my medical centers as close to this furnace as possible. I also obviously need to be aware that things like... I'm going to go off the top of my head here. Things like a church. Things like... Oh, let's... Yep, max out those workers. I still have 25 to go. And so what I'm going to do... I mean, that's definitely a nice clump of 3. I can get those in one go. This is technically a clump of 2. I mean, I can get things in a nice go. There you go. Coal is coming up beautifully. But I do need a lot more wood. What I might do is actually... clear out some of this as is. Get some extra wood coming in, and then we can get some more of the buildings going up before everything gets too bad. And like I said, okay, yeah, no, obviously we don't want a workshop yet. You know what, do I in fact... Oh, there you go, there's my 2 wood posts. Got another one there. Okay, so... Oh, I've got more coal behind me. A singular coal deposit. Yeah, whoa, let's not go too high. We get struck by wind. Got a double there. I'm hoping... Yeah, a double iron there as well. Okay. Stick. You know what? Now let's stick that there. Let's take you 10 guys off. You can still go and construct that. Leave that you guys on that for now. In fact, take 5 off that. And we'll get some more iron from there. Coal is being nicely gathered up. And like I said, I also need some more houses, which I will be trying to keep as close as possible. Now this, all I've got is a stockpile, which does kind of block the way. Oh, the day has ended, but I can still do construction overnight. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to put 3 of you there, and that will be all of the wood I have. How much? I need to stockpile 200, which I do have. So I guess from that, it is time How much wood do I have? 2 wood, so I'm not building any roads, quite frankly. Oh, we have a problem. People are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. You'll have 2 days to provide shelter for 80 people. And that should give me lots of love. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I mean, I've got 30 up and coming now. So do you know what? Let us turn on the generator. Oh, whoops, I don't want the... Generator is turned off. We want steam level 1. When facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's just fine. That is not a problem. The city dies. Be mindful of coral reserves. And now, of course, I also need to get food on the go. Which is not a problem. Well, it is actually, because I don't have any wood. But, we will be putting 10 people into that. And... not adjacent to a street. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, what do I need? I need... well, technically I need 8 wood. So I'm going to go and... let's... get rid of this steel patch, and then I will... one more construction unit there. Or, what do we call them? Gathering huts. Gathering post for the coal, and I'll make people manually collect that piece of coal right there. Okay, and as we don't really have anything else we can do until they go back to work, that is, that's pretty much us. So let's fast forward. Although, Book of Laws, let's of course look at our Book of Laws. We are an adaptation. And, oh, we do have an emergency shift. I'm actually going to go and sign that right now. And
listen, everyone. New law is
I am
signed.
going to get an emergency shift in there. Am I trying to work people to death? Yes. Yes, I am. Because I need the wood. I need to connect this building. And then I need everybody to move on. Right, now let's fast forward. And there you go. We are getting some wood in. So I think... let us focus on our shelters for the time being. People are around to build them, or at least they will be in the morning. And let's... so this is definitely going to be my tent quarter, so to say. We're out of wood. Yes, we are. And also with that, I want... alright, let's go and connect that.
The work shift starts.
Let's take a couple of people off that. They can actually just go build that road. And we have 30 people. We have 4 people sick. So we definitely need to sort that out. And we need to get some food. So we need to wait for our wood to accumulate a little bit. Is that a lovely built road? Yes, it is. And so then let's get a cookhouse. That can come over here. This is where I'll stick my industry in this quarter. And we need to wait on health. get us a medical post for what'll be 25 wood. That is going to go and sneak in here. Stick you around there for now. And then we still need to build a couple of houses. Tent there. Have a good amount of resources coming in. Good, that steel's almost done. We can introduce a new law. Resources shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are growing, and by the hour we need to address and enact a law that will extend working hours. Not now. However, I am going to open the Book of Laws, and we can add food additives. We've got radical treatment, cemetery or corpse disposal. I am gonna be the leader they deserve, and so children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day. They won't cause any mischief. Building a city in this frozen now requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. Introducing this law, new shift length. You can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. I'm not going to do that for now. I think let's get the fighting arena available.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
I believe work hour is done. I mean, the fighting arena will come around here, basically. Lowering discontent. But before we worry about that, we do need to keep building our houses. Got 2 more on the go, so we are going to be 1 short. And so to that, like I said, I wanted to get the fighting arena just behind that house. So my last tent will, in essence, be next to that. Yes, I didn't think I was quite going to be able to get that done. That will have everybody housed and everybody mostly warm. Yeah, I'm going to emergency shift you just because I actually want that cleared. You guys are still on emergency shift. The iron is almost cleared from there as well, which is fantastic. And discontent is a little bit high, but that should be fine. I mean, I should get loads of... I mean, lack of shelter, that's going to go. And the hope should also go up because everyone will be sheltered. So let's fast forward a little bit. And let's watch the last of our tents. And our cookhouses, etc. all go up. Shelter promise fulfilled. Hope rises. And so with that soon to be finished, we'll have... I mean, who do we have here? We have workers. I think, yeah, you need to be engineers. You can be either, so I can stick 5 of you there, and I will move 5 of you into there once you're done. You are done. Fantastic. Nice. And so those 2 buildings are now manned. We are going to change our raw food into food rations so the people can be fed. And our sick people are now being looked after. Yeah, I've got 3 sick, but there's 5 being treated. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's get to work. We can't let up now. So that is most things built and ready. Can I go? Yes, let's get my fighting arena in. Is it not adjacent to a street? Okay, that will be adjacent to a street. And everything is very nicely ticking along. Do need to get us a couple of hunters' huts, which are unbelievably inefficient. But I'm afraid that's all we've got at this stage. And in fact, what we should really get us doing is the tech tree, so that we can start getting that research underway. Discontent will drop off quite nicely. Let's go back to fast forwarding. Everybody's going back to work. Hope rises because I built their fighting arena.
The work shift starts.
Nobody is fighting as of yet. 4 stick absences. Oh wow, that's quite a few. And they are very much workers. I suppose one was called Clem. No, he's not. But that should be fine, to be honest with you, because we're producing 8 an hour. Oh, looks like we maybe ate some of our raw food, which is not good. Now food, hunter's hut. I'm gonna go. Oh, that fits beautifully. I'm gonna go and stick that behind there. And our workshop. I'm gonna go and stick on this side. We'll get those 2 built. As I said, we have enough people for all the shelters. 3 are hungry. Well, we've got 22 rations, so that should keep most people fed. Yes, we very much do need to get some more people out and about and being fed. Now, we'll take a few out of here, because we're only just down to wood for that. Although we can probably, let's be honest... both of these almost done. We'll only reassign 15 of these, I should say. The other 15 can come back and work in other places. Just like...
End of shift. Go rest all.
With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon. We will get that done once these 2... that one's finished. That's fantastic. That leaves us with some free people. Let's get some workers there. They can go and start getting me a little bit of raw food. 10 a day, nowhere near enough. How much food am I eating? Now there's the question. Food. Yes, 80 a day, everyone eats 1 food. And 1 raw food, I believe, just makes 1 meal. Regular meals, nothing special, but they're filling. I can only assume. Cookhouse produces 4 food rations from... Oh no, it doubles. So 20. So I need to be getting 4 food... 40 food a day. If I max this out, I can get 15 food. And yeah, let's get 5 engineers in there. And with that, we can get some research on the go. I'm going to start with coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. No, let's go for food. Hunter's gear. So I get 20 raw food per hunt. So I'll only need 2 hunting stations for now, as opposed to 3. It'll be much, much, much more efficient. I'm going to put you on an emergency shift. People are fighting. Oh, no one is fighting. And what I'm going to do is put you guys round so I can have the maximum number of people in my hunter's hut. Because I need food. How are we doing on sick people? Most of them are going to be back to being recovered very soon. That is fantastic. That number might increase because I am signing 24-hour work orders, but what have we got? A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Hurry we shall. So we need to build our beacon, but we're not going to have that available at this point. We also need a second hunter's hut, which we are going to go and chuck. I don't know, what is that a placement for? A lift, by the looks of it. There's a way. Important facility not adjacent to a street either. Right, so we're going to go and build. I think, have I got the right building? A hunter's hut. Why is it so much smaller than the last one? That is very strange. Ah, see, no, now it's bigger. Oh, very odd. Oh, very, very odd. So we'll go and build it right behind this one. We'll get that built. And then we'll also get built gathering post here. Of course, needs a road. And there we have it. Right. So that, we're also going to have 15 guys free from here very shortly. There's only 12 coal left there. They will move on to getting the coal from both of these. Which, how many people do we put in this again? Yeah, just 10, that's what I thought. This one, oh, this one should actually be far. 59, so that's actually not too far off. So, adaptation. We've got a public house, a dueling law. Disagreement between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Discontent will be reduced permanently. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. I'm not willing to sign that quite yet. However, a public house. Unless discontented, hope will rise slightly. You will have to build a public house. Potentially, we will go for that. But I am thinking a child shelter, but I am going to hold off for just a second on that. Let's get our research coming in. We are building our lovely road up to what will be our new gathering house. And
It's getting colder.
we want the beacon. What have we got? One of our people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. We must make sacrifices to survive. Yes, we must. What else have we got? Keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Ah, very glad I didn't pass a law. Cemetery or corpse disposal. Hope will rise slightly, no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. We're going to snow pit. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. After dig a snow pit, hope will fall, discontent will rise. I'm going to go for corpse disposal and then get organ transplants on the go. Because, although it may not be the most romantically heroic way of doing things, I believe it is the right choice, and that will help because I will be the leader people deserve. Let's sign about a corpse disposal. Hope falls, discontent rises. That's not too much of a problem, I don't think. That comes under people. Snow pit. Cost nothing. Will stop bodies from rotting. We are gonna go and stick you. Let's go and stick you all the way up. Out here would be ideal. You know what, let's simply stick you in the middle here. We do need to then go and build our road. Go and put that there. We have a snow pit, which is under construction. We do have... no one is free, which...
Get to work.
That's fine. They can go back to building that once they've finished there, to be honest. How are we doing? 4 people in care. All new people. Okay. And we are researching the beacon, which is what we need to do. Let's go ahead and fast forward. That, yep, has just straight up disappeared. Let's... can I just turn off... tutorials? Is there a button for turning these off? It doesn't look like it. We'll just ignore them in the top corner. No, that was what I was on. Okay, yeah, we'll just ignore them, pretend they don't exist. I do have 10 people available, but I do need a bit more than that. Snow pit has been established. But it doesn't mean people are more content or hopeful. Dumping our dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. But they will be happy when they start getting some organs out of them, I can tell you that much. And so, let's go and grab all 5 of those. In fact, let's go 1 less for that. Get the 5th in there. I'm going to go and put 5 into food. What does that get me? 26 per day. That's up to 52. We're going to lose, what, 30 a day? That will keep me going for a couple of days. At least. Let us. Resources. Faster gathering. During better tools and methods, people gathering resources from coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage will work 15% faster, whether using gathering posts or not. Resource depot. I was going to say I'm just going to avoid it, to be honest, but I think I might need it for the ones that come afterwards, because... Coal thumper. It gets coal deposits, but I'm going to go straight to coal mine. Sawmill. Hopefully go straight to wall drill. Iron ore from deep deposits and process deliver up to 40 steel per standard working day. We've got a good bit of steel for now, so I'm going to leave that as is. I think... I'm going to go ahead and go for the second level, to be honest. It's going to cost me 50 wood. And, alright, we're going to drop you down to 2 people. I'm going to drop you up to 8. Well, I am going to need to take some people for my beacon, now that I can go and get it constructed, which is going to be built all the way out here. What's the point? You should be finished soon. Yep, 7 wood remaining. You will then be deconstructed. We've only got 111 wood. We got a little bit, but that is actually us for wood. So I do need to think going forward. Resources. I will be able to get the wall drill, I think. Yes, I'll be able to get straight into the wall drill. So we'll go ahead and grab that. We will hopefully not... Well, we might have to get that and the sawmill, to be honest. But we shall see. We shall see. That will be the next thing that I will have to upgrade. Do you know what, actually? Why don't we... stick both of you guys in there. As you are unneeded at this time. Dismantle that building. I will leave you guys to actually do what you're doing there. That gave me 10 people. All of them are workers. However, that should allow us...
Go rest all who can.
But let's put 5 in there. That leaves me 5 free. Not 5 3. And coal, we have about 5 days. Let's have a look at our stats. Coal. Yeah, we're gaining so much more than we are consuming. I can probably take a few people off that. Wood, we do need to keep up. Steel's looking pretty good. Food should now be okay. That should be okay, and housing condition is just about okay. So I can probably Put you down to 6. Leaves me a couple more guys free. And let's fast forward, get these buildings built. We are no longer lost and blind. And we launch our glorious beacon. We do, however, need to now make a scout team. So let's go to the home city. I'm actually going to pause very briefly. Let's look at the beacon. I need 40 wood, which I don't have. And 5 workers. So I have 7 workers free. That's all perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is you guys are going to go into an emergency shift. You guys are obviously going to dismantle that. All of my hunters are going out. And so there we have it. And so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 40%. Going to eat 5 in treatment 1. Yeah, that's fair enough. People cheers! The giant observation balloon soars above the sky. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. So like I said, let's go ahead and pause there very briefly. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end that first episode. That's a glorious moment to get to, I believe, for this first episode. I think we're doing well. I think we are doing well. We need to obviously get the wall saw, I'm not quite sure actually what it's called. The wall drill, I should say. We need to get that done. That is a massive priority. Because we only have 104... We will have basically 100 wood to spare. So that is... After we've done the 1 scout team, there is pretty much going to be no spending on wood, because that is our priority, so we can get a constant source of wood coming out. We will then look to get iron coming out at a constant source, and coal will be last, because there is so much coal lying around on the floor that I am just not worried. But we are very much running out of iron and wood. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, those are the future plans. Those are what we're going to hope to do. Obviously, we will hopefully find some nice resources and people, although not too fussed on the people quite yet, if I'm perfectly honest, out in the wilderness, because more people equal more houses, equal more problems, equal more, well, problems, basically. And so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, down those people. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we are going to leave it there, and that just leaves me to say thank you all very much for joining me. As I said at the beginning, if you like the episode, make some noise, and that massively does help both the video and myself, as in my channel. And so until next time, as per always, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy.